Good morning, students. I will be solving this paper in this video. IGCSE Max Feb March 2019 4 2. Okay, so let us start. So, what is the first sum? Amol and Priya deliver 645 parcels in the ratio 11 is to 4. Calculate the number of parcels Amol delivers. So in total, how many parcels do they need to deliver? 645 is the total. Here total, what is the ratio? 11 plus 4, 15. Amol is sharing what part of it? 11. So 11 how much is the question mark? You cannot multiply the question mark, so multiply other side. It becomes 11 into 645 by 15. So place this in the calculator. You get 473. That is the answer. Okay, next. Amol drives his truck at an average speed of 50 kilometers per hour. That means in 1 hour he is traveling 50 kilometers. He leaves at 7 and arrives at 11:15. Calculate the distance he drives. 1 hour this much. If I know how long is he traveling, I can get this. So from 7 to 11, 15, how many hours is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 hours, 15 minutes. So 4 into 15 by 60. So 4 into 1 by 4. Or else 4.25 also I can take. Hours, how long will he take? Again cross multiplication, so it becomes 4.25 into 50. So how much do you get? You get 212.5. So that is the answer. Okay, next. Priya drives her van at a distance of 54 kilometers. She leaves at 10:55 and arrives at 12:38. Her average speed. Speed equal to distance by time. Distance is 54. Time is what I need to find out. It's 10:55 now. After 1 hour, how much will it become? 11:55. If after one more hour, it becomes 12:55. In between this, I have got 12:38. So I should not add. It's only 1 hour, and how many minutes from here to here? Till 12 o'clock, it's 5. So 5 plus 38 is 43 minutes. So it is nothing but 1 hour 43 by 60. Okay. So that is nothing but 60 plus 43 means 103 by 60. This cannot go here, so this will go here. That is 54 into 60 by 103. Place it in the calculator. You get the answer to be 31.4 kilometers per hour. That is the answer. Okay. Next one. Priya has 50 identical parcels. The parcel has a mass of 17 kg correct to nearest kilogram. Before this nearest kilogram, what is the number 1? So to this upper bound, lower bound, how do I get half of it? 0.5. So if I add, I get upper bound. If I subtract, I get lower bound. So 17.5 and 16.5. Calculate the upper bound for total mass of 50 parcels. This is for one parcel. Upper bound. So 17.5 needs to be taken into 50 such parcels. So this is the answer, which result in 875. Okay. Next one. 67 of the 645 parcels are damaged on the journey. Calculate the percentage of parcels that are damaged. So 100% I assume it to be 645. So 67 what percentage? So it becomes 100 into 67 by 645. So how much do I get? I got 10.4. So this much percentage of parcels are damaged. Next one. 29 parcels each have a value of $68. By writing each of these numbers correct to one significant figure. So $68 convert to one significant figure. How much do you get? One significant figure. So you look at second number. 8 greater than 5. So add 1 to it. So it becomes 70. Same here. Greater than 5, add 1 to this. So it becomes 30 now. Find an estimate for the total value of 29 parcels. So 1 is 70. After rounding it off, 30. So it is 2100. Next, without doing any calculation, complete this statement. The actual total value of these 29 parcels less than this answer. What he is saying is, had you multiplied like this is compulsory less than 70 into 30. Isn't it? Yes, because you have calculated after rounding of the numbers. That is only the reason. After rounding off is done. Did you understand? Okay, next one now. Now look at next sum. Second sum it is. Describe the single transformation that maps from A onto triangle B. So A to B, looking at it, I can say it's a mirror image. Where is the mirror now? So it's a reflection. And where is the mirror? See the gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of it will be 2.5. So 1, 2 and here 2.5. So the mirror should have been like this. Equation of that line is x equal to 1.5. Did you understand, students? Okay. Next one. Now A onto triangle C. Looking at it, you can say it's a rotation of how much. This is not being rotated like this. Even if it is rotated, you will not get. It has to be rotated anti-clockwise. And how much angle? 90 degrees. To get this image. Now, what is the center? Here even I need to find out. Center, how do you get? Here also join the tips first. So here if I consider it to be A, where is A dash in this? This will be my A dash. So next is, this is B means in its image, this will be B dash. Now if I join it, A to A dash and B to B dash. To find the center in rotation, I need to draw perpendicular bisector. So perpendicular bisector of A dash will be, I can tell it directly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So its perpendicular bisector will start from, so its perpendicular bisector will be passing through the center, which is at the third line. So here. Now I need to draw perpendicular bisector of this part. How do I do? From here, any measurement more than half. Up and down, then from here cut them. And then you join them. I did roughly, you draw with compass. The two perpendicular bisectors meet here. That is the center. So center is -1, 0 and -1. X is 0, Y is -1. This is the center. Okay. For rotation, you need perpendicular bisectors to get the center. Now next one. On the grid, draw the image of triangle A after an enlargement of scale factor -half. Center 3, 0. Where is center 3, 0 is here. Of A. It's negative, so on the other side I need to get the image of A. So see now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to do half of it. So half of 4 is 1, 2. Vertically up 1, 2. So come down 1. So my B has come here in B dash here. Now A from 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half of it will be 3. 1, 2, 3. Vertically how much? 2 up. So it will has to be 1. So this will be over here. So this is your B dash. This is A dash. Okay. Now next this point. Again from 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So half of it will be 3 and here 6. Half of it will be 3. So 1, 2, 3 and again 1, 2, 3. So I get a triangle in this way. Like this, like this, like this. If I assume it to be C, this becomes my C dash. Okay, students. Clear? Yeah, now next one. Triangle A after a translation of -3 and 1. So where will A go? -3 it is. So it will go towards left side. So 1, 2, 3 and 1 it goes up. So here is your A dash. Okay. Now next is B. -3, right? So 1, 2, 3 and plus up is here B dash. Or double dash we go with. Now C. 1, 2, 3 and positive C double dash. So now if I join it, this is my translation of this. This is your second part. Now next one. You don't have matrices, so no need to do this sum. Did you understand the first two? First one was enlargement, decreasing it by half on the other side because you had a negative sign. So how I measured from the center and I decreased half of it. And next one was translation. -3, so left side 3 places, plus up, so positive up.